start. Hey y'all, welcome back to this episode of Single Mom Memoirs. You see, we're missing the third musketeer. He is on his spring break and at the other parent's house. So,
yes.
We didn't want to do it without him, but we took a break last week and that's long enough. So,
we missed last week?
Yes, we missed last week.
Oh, he did?
He doesn't pay attention to anything these days. So, I can't wait for the weather to break. That'll be real cool. Real soon.
Right? Yeah, next week I'm gonna be outside the whole week. Like, Mom, you ain't gonna catch me inside at all.
Oh, dang, you are on spring break. If anyone needs a 13-year-old, he does work. He halfway washes the dishes. He might be good at something.
Hold on. Halfway.
That's
your other son.
We ain't gonna talk about him because he ain't here to defend himself. So,
I can call him.
That's okay. This week we're talking about I can't raise my boys. There's so many times when I'll encounter things with them that I can't identify with because I am a woman. There's always going to be a man that needs to be around. It's not a want, it's a need. So, with what I've been doing so far, Zaya, do you say that I've been doing, how do you say that I've been parenting you? Like, has it been cool?
Great.
Is there anything that you would want to learn how to do, but you know that I can't show you?
Okay, so basically, my mom, stunning mom, top 10, top 1. How about that?
Oh,
you know
I see you, son. I see you.
You know what I mean? So I would say, like, to me, it really wouldn't matter if I do have a father or a man in the house to show me, because my mother can show me all the things from a woman's side, and I can learn those things as I grow up. But I know she don't want that, so
not at all.
So because it'll actually be much better, because my mom could tell me how a woman could work from her perspective, and like what girls would like that us guys do or something like that. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So it kind of just smooth for me.
There are things that young men need to learn from their fathers, and unfortunately a lot of them miss out on those opportunities because they're not in the household. But not only that, if they're not dealing with the mother on the level that they want to, sometimes the children have to suffer in the midst of all that. So before, y'all know my favorite line, before I get too deep into this subject, we're going to go ahead and go over to my part.
Oh, one more thing. Basically, she is the mom and the dad. She does, like, she redid the family room. She be putting the lights in and stuff, like, basically, I mean, I don't know. There's nothing else, like, basically.
I mean, I have to do it all, because if we wait around for someone, it'll never get done.
Yeah, I don't know why you don't ask me, like.
This boy can't even turn a screwdriver.
Yes, I can.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can.
As a woman, you have to make assessments with what you're doing, especially being a single mother. So recognizing your shortcomings and your downfalls is very important when it comes to raising your children. So with the boys, as far as I'm concerned, is that I'm doing the best that I can do. However, I know that there's more that can be done because there is no man in their life to show them the correct way to do things. With my observations with a lot of the mothers that have been raising sons over the past 10 years, you can see that it's increasingly getting worse because we're raising these young men. I can't even say raising them. Some of us as mothers are coddling our sons and don't realize how much we're doing it until it's far too late. I try to keep in mind that I don't want to raise them in that manner because I want them to be well balanced. But unfortunately, I can't give them any type of balance because it is only me. With the mothers that are raising sons, I just want to point out a couple of things. while we're trying to make it easier for them, we also have to let them recognize how difficult life is going to be with being a Black man growing up in America. You're going to have difficulties. You're going to be slighted from any way that you possibly can, ranging from politics to education to opening up a business to just walking down the street. We can't hold them in corners and safeguard them from everything. You have to allow the world to beat them up just a little bit in order for them to earn their keep and to plant their feet firmly on the ground. I try not to get as emotional around them because they usually are, you are a part of your environment. And I've been recognizing a lot of emotional men nowadays. Not dealing with rejection well, not really learning how to stay in their place as a man, not coming from a place of gossip or just being the masculine man that you're supposed to be. The only way to have that harmonious balance is to have a man in their life. It doesn't have to be within the same household, but it needs to be somewhere in their life. So from this point, I'm looking for mentorships for them to do, for activities, do part-time jobs in the summertime so they can learn a little bit more responsibility. I just have to step up my parenting a notch in order for them to be ready for the world. And let's briefly touch on toxic masculinity, because that word has been thrown around a lot lately. In my opinion, toxic masculinity only exists when women try to act like men. That's what makes it toxic. When you have the females that are in the club doing all this manly stuff, getting all up in your face, carrying around bottles, when you are trying to emulate that of a man, it's toxic within itself, because as a feminine woman, that is not in your nature. For the men that are being labeled toxic masculine men, I still don't quite understand the definition. So if you guys can enlighten me down in the comments, I'll be open to it. But again, remember, be respectful or your ass will get deleted. So understanding that I can only do so much for them, I will continue to try my best. Have them influenced by the couple of stand-up men that I know, and just continue to just not weigh so heavily on moods. Because as a woman, I ain't gonna lie, one minute I'm up, the next minute I'm down. That's just the nature of the beast. So since I recognize that, there's a lot of times when I do apologize to them for my mood swings, because there's no man to balance it out. There's so much I want them to learn, and I can't show them. I can't show them not one thing. And it eats me up, because I know for a fact that it's nothing that I failed at. It's just something that I can't sufficiently fulfill. So from raising boys to men, women, you cannot do it. Not by yourself. And don't say that you're both the mother and the father. Even though Isaiah said that, of course, he's 13. So he's going to view me that way. But as adults, we can't really say that you're both the mother and the father. That's not how it works. It's unfair. I just know I have a lot of work to do. So y'all keep journeying with us, and you might see a little bit more of the change, especially since Zaya is now hitting like the 13 mark. Like, I think that's when, like, I don't know, I think that's like when their balls drop or something. They just poke their chest out a little bit more. I don't know, sometimes you want to knock a little wind out their chest. You're not supposed to do that, but I'm just saying, hey, what can I do? I got boys. Okay, anyway, I'm rambling. So until next week, y'all manifest daily.